Rosetta? Oh, wrong person. Wrong Rosetta. Sorry. Rosetta?
Are you Rosetta?
She's not Rosetta either.
Are you Rosetta?
She's Tracy.
I'm Tracy.
Rosetta. Hello, Rosetta.
Rosetta.
Hello.
We're actually
Greetings, Gumbo Limbo patrons.
I love your hat.
My name is Columbine. Thank you. And I'm here today to talk to you about something very important. But first, here's Arlequin.
My name is Arlequin.
Yes, Arlequin. I'm sure the lovely audience already knows that. I just introduced you.
Oh, yes, but you mispronounced my name.
But what was wrong with my pronunciation?
You pronounced it Arlequin, when it is obviously and indubitably Arlequin.
Yes. Arlequin.
No. When I say it, it sounds like a choir of a gold and the pandas are belting Puccini. When you say it, it sounds like a llama vomiting.
Oh. Arlequin, we have much more important things to talk about, like...
You said my name really nicely just now.
Oh, I've forgotten what our topic is today.
Well, that's just H2 bad.
What did you say?
Nothing, I'm just feeling quite thirsty.
How could I lose my train of thought?
Well, maybe the train tracks were built by some faulty civil engineer, and the train tracks went to a lake where the train crashed and sank under 8 trillion gallons of...
Water! That's what we were talking about.
My pet hamster was on that train.
In recent years, water consumption has...
My pet hamster, Fluffy, took the midnight train going anywhere.
She's crazy. But the point is that water waste is a hot mess. Speaking of hot messes, where's Rosetta?
Rosetta?
Rosetta! Oh, there you are. What were you doing?
Brushing my teeth.
And I'm sure that when you brush your teeth, you don't let the water run. Right, Rosetta? That's good for you. You're being very responsible. Turning the water off while you brush your teeth saves 5 gallons of water per brushing.
Yeah, and the sound of running water is so soothing while I'm sleeping.
What?
What do you mean, Rosetta? Well, just what we're talking about. I turn the faucet off whenever I'm brushing my teeth and leave it on whenever I'm not.
Rosetta, that's horrible. You're being incredibly wasteful.
Why should I go out of my way to save water? I hate water.
Well, what has water ever done to you?
Well, one time, when I was little, I went outside when it was raining, and I got wet! Water's a thief!
Perhaps it would be best if we told a story. And maybe by the end, Rosetta would learn to appreciate conserving water.
Well, what are we waiting for?
This is the story of King Hydroplexy, a cruel and evil king who didn't understand the dangers of wasting water.
I shall play the king.
Very well, and I shall be the brave hero who confronts this vicious king.
Ow! 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 What about me? What about me? Who do I get to play?
Well, the only character left is the king's disgusting, hunchbacked, half-man, half-iguana slave servant named Iceberg.
What?
What's wrong with Iceberg?
I have no idea how to play a half iguana.
Wasn't your father a gecko?
The two are completely unrelated.
What would your pet hamster want you to do?
Fluffy? It's as if I could almost hear his voice.
Oh, Fluffy.
You're the part, Harlequin. It's what I would have wanted. I'll do it!
Very well. Places, everyone, for the story of King Hydroplexy and the H2O alliteration.
Ah, what a beautifully waterful day to waste water. Iceberg, fetch me my water on platter. Iceberg, how does it construct my 11 new water parks? Swimmingly. Iceberg, why has my jacuzzi not yet arrived?
The ship carrying it became water-logged and sank.
A dehydrating ordeal, no doubt.
Your Majesty, I must speak with you.
Who let the soggy specimen into my palace? Iceberg!
You do not understand the effects of wasting so much water.
Iceberg!
Yes, Master?
Shake him out of my sight. Have him waterboarded.
What?
Really?
Of course not. Don't you understand sarcasm? That would be terrible.
your dungeon. No! King Hydroplexy, you will regret this.
I was never hugged as a child.
My patience has reached a boiling point. Iceberg, escort me to my waterbed. I must rest after this flood of stupidity.
That night, the king had a horrible dream. In his sleep, he dreamt of a world without water, a world that would soon be a reality, should he not change his ways.
I'm having a terrible dream in which I'm seeing the horrors of a world without water. A world that will soon become a reality if I do not change my ways. Grandma, why are you cutting the lawn with a toaster?
Master, what are you doing?
Iceberg, why are you in my private chambers?
You forced me to be your nightstand, remember?
Yes, but why do you have to stand so close to me?
Because that's what nightstands do. You stand in the night.
Oh, Iceberg, I think I've had a revelation. In my dream, I saw terrible dry things. Waterfalls, suddenly water.
No!
Trees with no mouth. Athletes that didn't sweat data. Maybe my 7 water parks are a bit wasteful.
Master, what are you saying?
Get me the prisoner. I'm the water.
I'm glad to see you come around, King Hydroplexy.
Why is everybody in my private chambers?
Well, I was in the MC dungeon, but I ended up here after climbing some upside-down staircases and seeing something I'm not legally allowed to disclose.
Oh, brave watery heroes, tell me how I can stop using so much water.
Well, you can repair any leaks you have to your sink, bathtub, or toilet. You can also take shorter showers and use water-efficient shower heads.
I haven't showered in 6 weeks.
That's When using a washing machine or a dishwasher, only use it on a full load, and even then use the shortest cycle.
The laundry room counts for 20% of household water use, with 10% in the kitchen and 70% in the bathroom. I had a pie chart, but I ate it.
I think I'm beginning to understand. Do you have any tips for lawn and garden care?
Thoroughly watering your lawn once per week has been shown to be more effective and saves more water than watering it out once a day.
And what would you say is your most important tip?
Well, the most important tip of water conservation is singing. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
Take it back to
row, your boat gently down the stream. No. Well, Rosetta, have you overcome your hatred for dihydrogen monoxide?
Not completely, but I think me and water have a mutual understanding. We chill occasionally, hold the door open for each other. I might even invite him to my upcoming barbecue.
Wonderful, I'm sure he'll chill.
Why wasn't I invited to your upcoming barbecue?
The lesson we learned here today is that we only have a limited supply of fresh, clean water, and we need to use it responsibly and wisely to avoid utter H2O obliteration.
I shall now perform an interpretive dance to illustrate the theme.
No, you will not.
Thank you, and